So, just waited. I guess one more. I'll do that while I drink my chalky milk. It looks like you dropped back out. That's cool. Hopefully the audio is picking up. Let me see. It should be picking up. I feel like it's picking up. I don't know if it's picking up. I feel it's picking up. So the audio is picking up. Let me adjust some of these volume levels because I noticed that in some of my other streams some of the volume level is a little bit uneven, so let's see if I could do something about that. Audio sharing settings. I'm gonna have to include microphone. Is there a way for me to adjust the audio levels in the PlayStation? That's the thing. Share party audio, no. Yes, there I am. Hi, She Geeks. Is the game audio too loud, guys? I'm playing Jak and Daxter right now. I already ate my French toast, whatever. Drinking some chalky milk right now. Yeah, is the game audio a bit loud? Because I can see if I can try to adjust it or something. Nah, good for me. It's good. Okay. So, I'm gonna play a game that I haven't played in like forever. And yeah, I'll start a new file. Because fuck it. Play Toe Jam and Earl.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father
is it even available on PS4?
Failed to find.
I know that
who were the precursors?
Let me adjust my camera.
Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? Right? And why did they vanish?
Looking at me.
I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall.
Toe Jam and Earl was originally on the
recall.
Sega, right?
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders.
It was available on the Genesis for a while, at least the first couple of
oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance.
What's it called?
And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of great ego, one of the wisest men on the planet.
But yeah, this is actually one of my favorites.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey, Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Figure I'd do this while the cutscene is going. Give me just a sec, guys.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy.
It's
but if you ask
specifically
me, they
that
must have been
character.
real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
That's one of the villains.
I think we're in trouble!
One of the two main villains in this game. Are they rats? No. They're just people with pointy ears. This is actually, Jak and Daxter is the series that Naughty Dog made after Crash Bandicoot.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
So, I think she should be up. Sending out the invite again.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, Elsie's definitely fucking sleep right now.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me.
But
Instead
no,
of
they're
heeding
not.
my
They're
wisdom,
not rats.
the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to
Daxter.
go, Misty Island.
That's
Well,
right.
Daxter ended up getting
And
turned into that
Daxter,
whole,
you finally
thing.
took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub
He's
filled
literally like a
with
half otter
dark
and half
ego.
eel.
Look, old man! Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one
His eyes are
person
on
who
one
has
or two.
studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at
if you're talking
returning
about
you to your
Samos,
previous
yeah, no,
form. Carl Acheron, the sage.
He's just wearing
But he
like
lives
really
far to the
fucking
north.
over-exaggerated
far to the
glasses
north.
because he's got little.
Nobody has
little
spoken to
eyes.
him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends
That's a
on for quite a
graphical glitch,
while.
actually, because he usually
The
actually
only
has
other way
two...
north is by foot through
wait,
the Fire
maybe it's
Canyon,
not.
but its volcanic soil
I feel
is
like
hot
he
enough
has
to melt
like two
precursor
little
metal.
fucking.
You can't just walk through it.
But you could
sideburns.
fly
I
over
don't know.
it if you had a
I might be
zero equipped with a heat shield.
misremembering.
I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20
That's
power
one of the other
cells to give it
females, by
enough
the way.
energy
Kira,
to withstand the
her
canyon's
boobs don't
heat.
look
Isn't that right, Daddy?
Weird.
Yes, Kira, that might work.
You mean
But
Log
we're
Hat?
a
Yeah, no,
boy
he's wearing
and a half
over-exaggerated
going to get
glasses.
20 power cells.
From the
Yeah,
villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed
High
away
of what?
somewhere.
Because,
And
I
even
mean,
if they
it could
are
be
willing to
any
just
number of
give
things, or a
them
combination
away,
of things,
greasing their
you know,
palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
All you need is
Get
some.
in there before I turn you both into
All you need is
ferns.
some psilocybin. Next thing you know, you're gonna be way the fuck out. Okay.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your
Dedicated you have to
quest.
be. How dedicated you have to be to psilocybin? Yeah, cause that's an 8-hour fucking journey. Smoking through those. Yeah. You're smoking. I just realized. Cause how ridiculous would that look? I'm sorry I paused through that, but how ridiculous
These floating
that
egg-shaped
would that
things
look?
are
You just-
precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Holy shit. That's funny. But no, this is definitely a much easier game than what the fuck I was playing before because, oh yeah, and there's basically like no lives in this game too, so I can pretty much play this game at my leisure without having to worry about whether or not I need to restart a level, etc., etc. Think of this game almost like a super like massively connected Mario 64, except you don't get booted to the overworld every time you collect the main collectible, which is like power cells. That thing that I just collected is a power cell. That's the equivalent to stars in Super Mario.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater
Something
force.
in Spyro,
Break one of these boxes,
etc.,
jump
etc.
in the air, and then
But
dive down onto it.
yeah, I
hands
thought it'd be a
first.
little bit less stressful for me to play this game while I talk to you guys, because I can play this game practically non-stop. I've played this game
You found one of my
multiple times
flies. I sent
throughout
7
the
of them
years.
to each area
It's
to look for
disgusting
power
how much I
cells,
remember
but
this
the
fucking
lurkers must
game.
have captured
Like,
them all.
the entire map of the game, I'm talking about all the worlds, are like drummed in my head right now. So, yeah. My favorite fucking childhood game.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can
yeah,
find even more
fucking,
power cells.
That's blue eco,
Earlier today,
which contains the
because I woke up at
energy
like
of
7 or
motion.
8, I was
Eco
watching
allows you to run fast, break boxes,
Hannah
and even
Reloaded,
activate some
formerly
precursor
known as Hugo,
artifacts when you
of the
get near
duo
them.
Hugo and Jake, also known as the Bible Reloaded guys. Hugo is going through a transition right now, and now Hugo, for all intents and purposes, no longer is a person. That she is now Hannah. So, yeah, that's a little background on. But anyway, so Hannah was reviewing this guy that I actually used to watch
Increases the
a
time you can
fuck
use its
ton.
power.
He goes by Base FZZ. And the reason why he goes by he was a huge Mega Man fan as a kid. What happened to him and why is he a rat, man? Oh, you're talking about my sidekick. Okay. So before I get into what I was explaining, let me explain a little bit of the context of the game. So,
This is a precursor door. It can
let me
only
get a
be
little bit.
opened by approaching
Shut up.
the door
Shut up, Samos.
while
Shut up,
channeling
Samos.
blue eco
Shut up, Samos.
through your body.
Shut the fuck up, Samos. Okay. So, this little rat on my shoulder was the little buck-toothed dude from before. He fell into a pit of something called Dark Eco. Dark Eco is essentially like a primordial force that exists in this world. And it manifests in different ways. It could either exist in a liquid form, or a gaseous form, or a solid form, or like gems or something like that, right? It's like a primordial force that exists in the world, and it's never explained how it was created. So normally it's a destructive force. I want Dark Ego. Yeah. Fucking Edgewood. So normally, can you smoke it? Will we get high? I mean, we could try. But yeah, Dark Eco is normally just a destructive force. Like it's basically a very volatile thing. It can burn you like acid. Like pretty much it vaporizes you when you touch it.
That's a blue eco vent.
Now,
More concentrated than the floating
Daxter,
clusters. This vent will give you
for
a
some
full
weird
charge of
reason,
blue eco, letting you use it
I
for
played the
maximum
entire
time.
series, so I actually know. But like for, you know, I'll keep up a veil of mystique. But Daxter, for some reason, he was able to resist the destructive force of Dark Eco, and instead he ended up turning into this little hybrid creature. So what ends up being at least the intended journey of this game is to turn your friend back by visiting Gull and Meyer, who are sages of Dark Eco. They study Dark Eco, they utilize it in experiments, etc., etc. In this world, there are sages of all different types of eco. There's five different types of eco. At least 5 different types of eco that are mentioned in this game. Dark eco is one of them. In addition, you also have green, blue, red, and yellow. Green eco, well, Samos is about to explain it.
Pick up 50 small green ecos, or 1 big green one to increase your health.
So basically, green eco is weed. No, green eco is the life force of this game, of this universe. Essentially, it's like what makes plants grow, what gives health. It represents vitality. Oh my fucking god! Wait, I feel like I could turn off the hints. Hold up, cause game options, play hints off. Yeah, I always forget to turn those off. What was I saying? Blue Eco is essentially the essence of motion and force. It manifests as a blue kind of electrical thing, like, you know, it's fucking Newton's law of motion made into basically raw energy. So it powers up certain things. It's basically electric. It's the electric of this game. Yellow Eco is fire, and red Eco essentially represents strength. So you have all these different ecos in this game, and there are sages that represent them, which you're gonna meet throughout this game. Samos the Green Sage is, you know what? I never heard this game, so thanks for introducing me. yeah. This game is my shit. Naughty Dog did an excellent job with this game, and then once they moved on from this series, they went on to the Uncharted series, and then they started trying to, you know, mature their brand because Naughty Dog, they essentially developed two big platformer games, Crash Bandicoot series being one of them, and this series being another one. And they wanted to go down this track where they're like, okay, we don't want to be branded for just making kiddie games, which
why don't you make yourself useful?
will always kind of upset me, but, like, you know, go off.
Head out to the far side.
And so they decided to mature their brand, and they made the Uncharted series. And then from there, they went to the Last of Us series. So
all of you,
a lot of old school Naughty Dog fans are wondering whether or not they'll actually make another mascot platformer again, or make a sequel to Jak 3, which kind of ended on a faux, like, cliffhanger-ish type. There were a lot of unanswered questions, etc., but no word on whether or not they want to retread this ground. So, you know, they're going, you know, they're essentially going to stay in the AAA serious mature game kind of atmosphere. So, I mean, I don't know. It kind of hurts my feelings because I'm a huge fan of platformers, even the ones that kind of make me want to die in Minecraft. But this game.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Sorry.
Rule number 1: I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
So yeah, that's one of the mission objectives. You essentially have to find your mission objectives throughout. You're given like no guidance. By the way, the entire world of this game, no load screens. Like before, you know, this was during the time where game developers were starting to explore different massive worlds. I think this was also during a time where Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas were a thing as well. But platformers didn't really tread this ground so much. Like they were always essentially stage-based. I mean, you had small worlds like, you know, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, where they kind of had like a sort of overworld, but they never really had like a sprawling, like, seamless world with no load screens. So that's what this game is. This game was revolutionary for platforms. And it pretty much went on from there. Actually, where the fuck am I going? I'm not going into Sandover Village. Not Sandover Village. Not going to the beach level just yet. But what did I want to get into? Yeah, so with all that being said, that's a little context on the game. But yeah, there's this dude that I was watching, I used to watch, called Bass Fizz, and I was actually watching somebody else do like a little kind of, not retrospective, but like a review of some of his videos. Hannah from The Bible Reloaded, who was formerly known as Hugo, he's gone through a transition. He is now a she. So, yeah. Or they were always essentially a she. They just, you know, never embraced it until recently. But Bass Fizz is... Okay, so he doesn't claim himself to be an incel, but he spouts a lot of their rhetoric. He's basically the equivalent of when right-wingers call themselves libertarians, but they essentially follow most, if not all, right-wing ideology. So it's like, at that point, are you really a libertarian? But, you know, politics and shit like that. I'm still learning a lot about politics. Why the fuck did I trip? So that's neither here nor there. But with that little metaphor, yeah, that's basically who Bass Fizz is. So I was thinking about actually reviewing some of his content, and the reason for that being is because I've watched several of his videos. I've watched this dude for about like a year now, and I can't believe I didn't think of it before. But this dude kind of interests me in the way that I have a little bit of a, I don't know, I have sympathy, because I like some of his positions that he holds. I used to hold when I was younger, and he reminds me of some of my friends. Now here's the thing about it. He's not like a Lucas Werner type of cringe, so I'm not sure how interesting it would be for me to cover him for a long period of time. But this dude does spout out that old bullshit, and I feel the need to correct him and maybe, you know, kind of almost dig him out. And the dude doesn't look like he would be an incel. He just looks like a nerdy dude like me. Dude actually has like, well, first of all, he's like 6 something. Like he's 6'2" or something like that. He's way taller than me. And he has like a full, he's a full beard, like, and he looks like he bathes and everything. Like he's not a bad looking dude at all. Like he has the potential to actually be pretty presentable to females. But this dude has, well, he doesn't cut his hair, and like he looks unkempt basically. But as far as like what he was, you know, born with fucking biologically or whatever you want to call it, he looks like an average dude. Nothing's really like obtuse about his looks. So it kind of perplexes me as to why he has this mindset. And so I really want to pick this dude's brain with you guys. I want to basically explore his content, and maybe, you know, kind of debunk a lot of the things that he's saying, and maybe offer a little bit of insight. And, you know, maybe that'll be my little starting ground. Oh shit, I passed out. It's okay. I understand. It's kind of hard to stay up when you're hopped up on painkillers. It's fine, well, with his mindset, but hey, maybe it's just me. I mean, we ain't doing batshit crazy like that, Lucas. I guess it's fine. Well, he's not doing batshit crazy shit like
like Lucas Werner, but there's still, but if he's laughable or not, why not? I don't know. I might explore him a little bit. I might not. Cause yeah, he doesn't do quite insane shit, but it would actually really just be a more genuine dive into this dude's psyche. Sing a song. Sing a song. Nah, I don't feel like singing a song right now. Besides, I even if I do sing a song, hit the like button. Even if I do sing a song, sing a song, I can't do it for a long amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rumor Research Labs absolutely fucking destroyed Shani with that little with her little Shani bit, the Rumor Research Lab mukbang. And she did her makeup and everything. It was fucking hilarious. She absolutely fucking murdered Shani. I feel like I could do like a decent G-Man. I have to go to Salvation Army and find myself a shirt that's like 3 times too large. It would be better if it was like a fucking jersey or some shit like that. You think that's what G-Man means when he says come to Jersey City? He means just come to him? Because he always usually rocks jerseys that are fucking too big for him. About to get this, what the fuck are these, does he call it? A G-slap? I mean, Rumor Research Lab kind of introduced Shani bad shit to other. Ever seen Shani? Yeah, she has. Why did she stream, basically, technically, super fucking early in the morning? Because I think I went to bed at like 12 last night. 11 or 12, one or the other. So I ended up waking up at 7 today. And I caught literally the tail end of the stream. Does she do that a lot when she streams? Because this is my first time ever actually diving into her content. I think the first time I delved into Rumor Research Labs content was only about a couple weeks ago. I think I heard her mentioned on Drag's channel, but
it's your breath.
You think you can do better?
I've seen
Try
the
scooping up river fish with a tiny net.
Yeah. So she's kind of like a gateway into. I shouldn't say it like that.
Use my speedboat.
Let me not finish that sentence. She's a gateway into the insanity of Shani.
There are 2 types
I
of
almost said
to
she's a
catch.
gateway into Shani. It's like, I don't think anybody wants to serve as a gateway into that fucking
I'm gonna take me net
pile
from
of
you.
pizza dough.
There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Poison the whole darn catch.
Here comes a big one.
I really love this fucking little fishing minigame that they have in this. And the thing about it,
Steady boy.
I've actually wanted to go back in this game and replay like this little mini game. I don't know. I like the simplicity of it. It's just raw reflex. Another gateway into
Best.
Yeah. Hold up, Honey Badger. I'm about to read your comment in just a second. I guess this is a kind of a perk of only having a few viewers on, so I could actually get to your comments.
Steady boy.
And they'll stay on screen for at least a good amount of time. But yeah, I'm trying to concentrate on this fucking mini game. Oh, I missed 2. There have been playthroughs where I just don't miss anything. But yeah, this fishing game is just pure reflex, and I love it.
Hold steady. You're almost there.
Whoa.
Here comes a big one.
I have to catch 200 pounds of fish. If I catch any one of those poisonous eels, game over.
Hold steady!
Lightning.
You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish!
Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
Now take your shirt off
Here's
now.
the
We
power
won't
that I
sell.
promised.
Okay, I'll pull a drag. I'll pull a drag knot.
Whenever you like.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome, Cheekies. Now I'm officially drag knot. Well, no, not even fucking close. Hold your thirst. Well. I'll make that a. If I have enough people or whatever, I'll just make that a like goal. Like every 50 likes or whatever, I'll just make this shit. But yeah, Rumor Research Labs was casually mentioned in one of Drag's streams, I'm sure. But it wasn't until somebody posted a link in Discord that I actually decided to check out her content. Because I probably heard it in passing and then forgot about it, and then somebody basically just reminded me of it. That tends to happen a lot when I watch drag stream, where he'll just offhandedly mention some of these YouTubers that I've never heard of, and then somebody will bring them up again, and I'm like, oh yeah, Drag said that. They're gonna feed her the Repsion? Shouldn't that be the other way around? I'm not sure Repsion could eat that much. So, but see, here's the thing, because Repsion has no personal stake in this, you know? Like he's I don't think he's ever had any personal interactions with Shani or Red. So I think he's just gonna like kind of go for the like observing the fucking fire from the outside, like observing the fucking car wreck from the outside. Oh, he does. See, I haven't watched Repsion in a while. I think I used to watch Repsion back in the days when I was like, you know, kind of really embracing the atheist thing. Well, Shani called him out for complaining about it. That fucking thing, I used to watch Repsion back in the Drunken Peasants days. Like, see, here's the thing. I never grew up religious. My father actually always told me to think for myself and, you know, to believe how I want to believe. And when I was young, my grandma used to take me to Sunday school. My grandma never knew that I didn't believe all that. Like when I was growing up, from kindergarten, from a young age, I was always told, like, you know, to have a sense of like skepticism, and I ended up just like, you know, embracing what is now known as atheism, as you know, and at a young age, because I was always very much interested in science and biology and shit like that, even from a young age. I used to fucking you know, just look at bugs and how they work, and look at other animals and stuff like that. That was actually part of the reason why I embraced science at a young age. I thought I was going to be an entomologist when I grew up. Turns out that was never the case. I mean, I probably could. But anyway, there's more to that story, but like I'll keep it short. The point is, I started really liking some of the atheist content that used to come out. Who is it? The Drunken Peasants or whatever, and then somehow Repsion ended up getting involved in that that little rabbit hole of mine. So I used to watch Repzion a lot, and then I saw that he started taking on Onision or whatever, and I started watching him again, and then I kind of fell off. Well, yeah, no, I know that part. Yeah, I know who Repzion is. But yeah, in this flat blob change slot, yeah. What's that? Can I open up that gate? Kind of losing track. Gotta be quick. Yeah. There it is. And that is the hidden orb. Or hidden power cell, rather. By the way, you guys are telling me that Shani looks like Pearl, one of the vampires from Blade. No. Oh, fuck. Who the fuck does she look like? I don't know if it was a. I don't know if it was a Spawn, if it were a villain from Spawn or something like that, but there's like this fat, this is Jak 1. Yes, it is. Welcome Salo to my stream. Guys, this is Salo. He's one of my college buddies. We have a separate Discord. So outside of the Tard universe, I do have a life that exists. Hold up. Fuck. I'm trying to remember who this fucking fat blob was. I might send it on the Discord. To be let's see. Fat from, was it Blade? Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is Pearl. Yeah, that is. Honey Badger, you're right. It is Pearl. Yeah. Okay, so it was Blade. You're right. That is totally fucking Shani. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, I love it. Did somebody already Photoshop that in the Discord? Yeah, no, I was trying to remember because you and I were actually thinking about the same thing, but I didn't remember what the character's name was. But yeah, that is totally fucking Shani. That is totally Shani. Not yet, nobody. Oh. Honey Badger, I gotta Photoshop that. That is like the best Shani meme. But yeah, she looks exactly like fucking Pearl. Oh, I love you right now. Oh my gosh. The newest one is as Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, no, Jabba the Hutt is a funny reference, but it's not like a deep cut reference like that. Like, cause a lot of people, I mean, Blade was a fairly popular movie. But it's not as popular as Star Wars. So, like, you know, the obvious reference to make is, oh, you know, Jabba the Hutt, Shani the Hutt, obviously. But yeah, no, she looks way more like fucking Pearl, dude. Holy shit. Pearl even has like the 15-foot long titties. It's crazy. Oh, okay. So before I go editing She Geeks' illustration, I'm gonna give Photoshop a visit really quick and see if I can find a good Shani picture for me to just manipulate. So? Yeah, no, I know Pearl is a male, but for all intents and purposes, they both have titties, and Pearl has fucking humongous, long, fucking pendulous titties, and so does Shani. And they both have like the same nipple size. It's Shani, dude. Oh man. You know what the fucked up part is? How close Shani is to that right now. Because she's already fucking bedridden. Well, like, she's practically bedridden. Just for reference, that was not supposed to happen. For me to launch up like that. Yeah, for Shani to be practically bedridden, she's really fucking close to being that fat invalid. Like, holy shit. Oh, what really got me was one of her latest, I think it was her stream or something like that, where she was mentioning that the Dragoons, like, or Dragnot specifically, or maybe she was talking about the Dragoons as an entirety, as a monolith. But she was talking about how people who follow drag don't have jobs and lay around eating all day. I was like, the amount of projection this fucking bitch has, the amount of just raw, unself-aware, like the unself-awareness that she has, delicious. Like, she's so fucking out of touch with herself. It's you can't write this. You can't write a character like Shani. Like, Shani will forever be an ongoing joke. Right until the day that she fucking dies. She will always be an ongoing joke. The lowest cow of the internet. And she takes that cow part very fucking seriously. She needs a bigger mirror. The only mirror that could fit her would be the reflection of the ocean. Because yeah, no mirror is able to hold all that voluptuous, disgusting mass of a woman. Oh shit. Give me a sec, folks. Give me a sec. Spill goddamn chocolate milk on my damn pants. This is why I don't trust myself with white pants or bright colored pants. I don't know if you can even hear me in the background. Damn it. I'm okay. For real, I fucking spilled. I mean, it's 2 small drops, but I don't know. I'll go ahead and change my pants. That shouldn't take long, and I'm gonna throw these motherfuckers into the wash. Ugh. Am I entertaining you folks? Do I amuse you?
As I was saying. So, ignoring the fact that I can't drink chocolate milk worth of shit, straighten out this pop filter. So, ignoring the fact that I can't drink chocolate milk for shit, Shani is an absolute fucking travesty of a woman. Oh, Drag's left? Okay. I'm gonna finish up this level and then I'll join you. If you want, you can head over there. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm gonna finish up this level anyway. I think I'm like towards the tail end of this level. You know, I always appreciate you, you know, coming through, even if it's not for the, yeah, even if it's not for the whole time. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Honey Badger. She-Geeks is probably knocked the fuck out. But just for recording's sake, I will continue my stream for Shani because it's worth it for me to mention that this game is an absolute horrible piece of shit. And what's funny, I forgot to mention that in her most recent stream, she once again used that devastating N-word that she promised that she would never use again. You know, because she was so sorry. She apologized on behalf of black people everywhere. That wasn't supposed to catch me. But yeah, she apologized on behalf of black people everywhere. Why? You obviously don't mean it at all. You are very disingenuous with your apology. Like it's not real. It's fake. But you know, who else better than Shani? And she'll probably either blame it on her bipolar disorder or fucking. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's my first book from this fucking.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
By the way, that could be edited, YouTube poop style or something like that. It could be something completely fucking different. I'm surprised nobody else has done that. And so then I guess I'm gonna have to do that. But alright, let's you know what it is? Shani is actually controlling me. Or not controlling me. She's controlling my luck in this game because I've never actually died on this boss. Well, I haven't died on this boss since I was a child. The timing on these gloves are weird. I'm not used to them having their spikes out for that long. Because I haven't it's been a while since I played. But yeah, she used that that glorious N-word that she loves to use for anybody that she despises. Yeah, the timing on those bugs are fucking weird. Anyway, you're down. I think you have 5 precursors. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we bounce on him again, he bears no more fruit. I've milked the plant dry of all of its nutrients, and now I am out of his domain. He's almost done with Forbidden John. What I need to do is activate the mechanism over here, over to the other side. What the fuck is up with the guy?
know what I need to do over here. Let's go over to the other side of the map. Without hopefully killing myself. And that's going to bring up the first reflection device. And basically what I have to do is connect all of them to reroute the power to the windmill, which in retrospect makes no sense. If that thing is supposed to be wind powered, it's essentially a fucking windmill. But why the fuck are you using an electric current to keep it perpetuated? Like, I don't know. It makes no sense. Wait, aren't windmills supposed to generate electric currents? They're supposed to generate power. They're not supposed to need power to generate power. But, you know, I'm trying to logic my way out of a fucking, logic my way out of a pit game. So, yeah. Even if I do try to dissect this game for all it is, for how, you know, inaccurate to reality it is, it's a fucking kid's game about a dude who fell into some dark soup and turned into a hibernation of a weasel and an otter. So, logic has no room in this game. You know, physics-defying fucking double jumps, which are a staple in platformers. I had a friend who told me that he when he was a kid, he used to try to double jump. It's cute. It's cute, the stupid shit we used to do. But yeah, trying to double jump, I mean, for a child, you know, that's not, you know, that's not anything out of the realms of possibility. If you see your characters do it in a video game, if you see your favorite mascot characters doing this in a video game, obviously you could do it in real life, right? I mean, that's just, you know, that's how kid logic works. And that should do it for the Forbidden Forest, or the Forbidden Jungle, rather. I believe I have all the parasols. I believe I have all of the precursors. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have the precursors? Hold on. Let's look at my totals for a second. No. I don't have all. I'm missing a couple. That is interesting. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do a little bit of cleanup on the next stream. I just want to get this last parasol, and then I'll tune into Drag's stream because he's going over some amazing shit, I'm sure. So, flip jumping my way to the mayor's little hut.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
That about does it, folks. I think this will be my little chill game to kind of talk to you guys. Because I'm not constantly fucking dying, which is always fun. So I can actually comprehensively get through this game and kind of tell you a little bit about, you know, the lore and the background background of this game.
So many places to see, and so little time.
Some things about the artist, Bob Raffi, who is actually one of my inspirations. It's a heavy inspiration. That's what started me drawing. There's a lot of things I can go into as far as the game, and there's also a lot of things I can go into as far as just what the latest Tard news is. So I think this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to start scheduling myself a little bit better. But until then, everybody who's here for this one, I thank you. Everybody who's, or I think it's just you, Salo. I don't know if Salo's still here, but thank you for joining me too, dude. And as far as this, I think that ought to do it. See you guys next time.